So we should explain to our viewers that we're doing our own version of what to watch on CBS News Streaming, right? Which is kind of cool. I'm really excited about it. It's something that we do every morning on CBS Mornings, and I get to share it with you now. So let's talk about some interesting stuff. Several airports across the country are launching visitor pass programs. It allows people to pass through security checkpoints without a plane ticket, because that's always fun, giving them a chance to explore the airport's restaurants and shops, or they can say goodbye to loved ones at the gate. So for more on this, we're joined by Jacob Passy. He's a reporter with the Wall Street Journal and wrote an article about the program. So I think I sort of explained it there, right? But the big question is, why would anybody want to do this?
Yeah, well, that is a good question. Because I think a lot of folks, their least favorite part of traveling is going to the airport.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, I'm sorry, but in New York City, just getting to the airport is stressful.
Yes, but not all airports are like New York City airports, which
I get it.
Some of them are a lot easier to get to, but also quite luxurious. I mean,
Salt Lake City, has a beautiful airport. Denver.
Yeah, so, it runs the gamut. Some folks go, like you said, to visit loved ones, spend more time with them before they take off, or, greet them right at the gate. Back when pre-9/11, we all used to be able to do that. And the whole Love Actually kind of vibe.
I can see that.
But some folks, like I spoke with a mom who took her 2-year-old son because they want to go on a trip soon, and she's trying to get a sense of how he'll behave in an airport. So that was like their main motivation. Also, he's like obsessed with planes. So that was their main motivation, was just kind of seeing like how much of a hassle is this going to be. So, and I know, folks who have like seeing eye dogs and guide dogs, things like that might go for those reasons. Folks with kids with autism might go to see how they handle it. So, but then there's just folks who want to check out the airport.
Well, I did think, because I had a friend say, hey, I'm going to be in Philly. And I was like, really? And he said, 2-hour layover. And then I thought, well, there's no point in leaving the airport, but if I could have done something like this, I would have met him for a drink before he took off. But can we talk about just how this works? I mean, do you need ID? Do you need a passport? How much are they charging for this?
How much does it cost? Yeah.
Usually it's free, but you do have to register in advance, and there's a limited number of slots per day, and that varies by airport. So at some airports, it's up to 300 slots per day, which is not a small number. Other airports like Orlando just launched a program last month. Their program, I think, is 15 slots a day. So very, very limited. So you sign up in advance, and then, TSA does like a check against your name, against the no-fly list, all that stuff. And then the morning of, you find out if you are accepted, and you get usually a pass that you show on your phone. So when you go through the normal TSA line, no pre-check, the normal TSA line, you show the pass.
Please, I know you got all those things you just zip right through.
You can't use Clear?
You can't use Clear, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. Who's to say they won't try that? But yeah, and then you show your ID and you go through.
Again, I mean, we were talking earlier in our jobs that we've been through a lot of airports, not just here in the United States and abroad. And I've been to some of the coolest airports in Singapore, in Qatar, in the UAE, but I don't know, man. It's like I don't find airports to be fun places. The one thing that would be great, I do agree that it would be lovely to be able to walk your loved one to the gate and give them one last hug before they get on a plane. That's nice. But everything else, I don't have to go there. They're not going to get me within even of the cool ones with like attractions and
because some of them do that. I mean, they have great art and all that sort of stuff. So, but what's in it for the airports?
So for the airports, it gets them, extra revenue for the shops and restaurants. I mean, these are folks like I spoke with a mom who accompanied her son to the airport to see him off after he was visiting home in Oklahoma. This was in Tulsa, and they spent a few hours at the Chili's in the airport. I mean, it sounds silly, but that Chili's location certainly got a little bit more revenue from that. And it can be a promotional tool for new terminals, things like that. That was at Orlando International Airport. You can only use this program with their new terminal, which just debuted last year. And that terminal has like a lot of local eateries. It has a 2-story Universal Studios retail location. So that is a big driver for them. Is being able to market it to their local communities and get that extra revenue.
I mean, I can see that because I don't know about you. You can almost never get a direct flight anywhere anymore. So you're always deciding like what layover do you want? And I usually go by, what is there to do at the airport, right? And if they can get that messaging out, maybe I'll pick that over someplace else.
And I think you're right. If there's also a friend that's on a long layover and they don't have time to come into the city, it's nice to be able to go there. And I do think one thing that would be cool, as a kid, I used to love going to the airports with my dad to watch planes taking off.
Right. And you wouldn't have to do it from the garage anymore. Exactly. the top floor of the garage. You could be right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's lots of aviation geeks, av geeks as they call themselves, who do this to take photos of planes, see the new liveries, things like that.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it
Okay,
could be fun.
It's not as wacky as it first sounded. Jacob Passy, thank you very much.
Thank you.